That machine you run on to stay healthy was originally designed to break the human spirit. Welcome back to Curious Growth. Today, we're stepping onto a machine with a history far darker and stranger than you might imagine: the treadmill. We see it as a symbol of health, of progress, of that daily grind we choose for self-betterment. But the original treadmill was invented for a very different kind of grind, one that was anything but voluntary. To find its origins, we have to travel back to Victorian England in the year 1818. An English civil engineer named Sir William Cubitt was inspecting a local prison and was struck by the idleness of the prisoners. He saw able-bodied men sitting around, and in the rigid, moralizing mindset of the era, he saw this idleness as a root of evil. His solution wasn't rehabilitation through education, but redemption through grueling, monotonous labor. He invented a device he called the treadwheel. Forget the sleek black and silver machines at your local gym. Picture a massive, paddle wheel-like cylinder, sometimes 20 feet long, with large wooden steps. Prisoners, often dozens at a time, were forced to climb these steps for hours on end, simply to keep the wheel turning. What was the purpose of all this effort? Initially, Cubitt envisioned it as productive. The relentless stepping would pump water, crush grain, or power mills, hence the name treadmill. In reality, many prisons didn't even connect the machines to anything. The goal wasn't productivity, it was punishment. This was known as grinding the wind. The experience was torturous. Prisoners would climb the equivalent of thousands of feet per day, often for 6 to 10 hours straight, with only short breaks. The work was physically devastating, but the psychological toll was the true punishment. The sheer monotony, the endless, pointless climbing was designed to crush the will and enforce discipline. It became a symbol of the harsh Victorian penal system, a system that believed in breaking, not mending, its subjects. This brutal practice continued for decades. It was so infamous that Oscar Wilde, after his imprisonment, wrote about the monstrous treadmill and its dehumanizing effect in his 1898 poem, The Ballad of Reading Gaol. So, how did this instrument of torture become an emblem of fitness? The prison treadmill was eventually abolished in Britain in the late 19th century after reformers argued it was excessively cruel and had no rehabilitative value. For nearly half a century, the treadmill vanished. It wasn't until the 1950s and 60s that it reemerged in a completely new context. A cardiologist named Dr. Robert Bruce at the University of Washington began using a modified treadmill to diagnose heart and lung disease. He developed a protocol, the Bruce Protocol, to monitor how his patients' hearts performed under stress. For the first time, the treadmill was a tool for understanding and improving health, not for inflicting pain. From there, the fitness boom of the 1970s took over. Innovators like engineer William Staub saw the medical treadmill and had a thought. What if people could use this at home to stay fit regardless of the weather? He developed the first mass-market home-use treadmills, and the rest, as they say, is history. So the next time you step onto a treadmill, think about this incredible transformation. The machine's core function, walking in place, hasn't changed, but its purpose has been completely inverted. It's a powerful reminder that technology is a mirror. It has no inherent morality. It simply reflects the values of the society that uses it. We took an instrument of punishment, born from a belief in breaking people, and repurposed it into a tool for self-improvement, born from a belief in bettering ourselves. From pointless punishment to personal bests, the history of the treadmill isn't just about a machine, it's about us and our ever-curious growth. I'm the Curator. Thank you for listening, and until next time, stay curious.